Searching for a romantic summer getaway? Escape with Rich Girl Summer, the new Audible original from Lily Chu. The exquisitely talented Philippa Soo, returning to narrate her 5th Lily Chu title. This time, Philippa is joined by her real-life husband, Stephen Pasquale. Set in Toronto's wealthy cottage country, aka the Hamptons of Canada, Rich Girl Summer follows the story of Valerie, a down-on-her-luck event planner posing as a socialite's long-lost daughter, while piecing together the secrets surrounding a mysterious family and falling deeper and deeper in love with the impossibly hard-to-read and infuriatingly handsome family assistant, Nico. Caught between pretending to belong and unexpectedly finding where she truly fits in, Valerie learns her summer is about to get far more complicated than she ever planned. She's in over her head and head over heels. Listen to Rich Girl Summer now on Audible. Go to audible.com/richgirlsummer.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the Sleep Number biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale. Up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Plus free home delivery with the purchase of any smart bed. Ends Monday. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in, OTB. Monday morning. We got football this weekend. It is college football game week.
Can you believe it?
Kansas State, Iowa State in Dublin.
Ireland.
Cannot wait.
If there's one matchup that the good Irish people want to see,
It's Farmageddon.
it's Farmageddon.
Gosh dang right. And it's going to be...
They're not farming potatoes.
It's going to be this weekend. Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay-Tay, all here with you. Watch some preseason football. We'll break it all down. But we got games that actually count coming up this weekend. Now, don't look at the rest of the week 0 slate. Like just don't do that. It's not great.
There's other ones?
There's other ones. Yeah, don't do that.
I won't. Don't worry.
The one that we do have is a good one. So,
No, I'm excited. I can't wait. The game from Ireland last year was fantastic. So I'm hoping for another one. But I don't really care. It's just going to be college football. So
yeah.
it's going to be
I don't
college
care
football
who wins.
with actually
I don't
good
care.
teams. Like you said, I don't care about the other games. Just excited for that. But college, let's see. The game day doesn't start week 0. That starts week 1. Like the game day.
They'll do something. They'll do
they'll
something
do
week
something,
0.
of
They did.
course,
Yeah.
but
They
not
did
like
last
that.
year.
Yeah.
They did a full blown.
Yeah, they had that. McAfee had that Irish wrestler on. Everybody, like Sheamus or whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. Yeah, they did. They did a full blown one.
But was last year the first Irish game?
No.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like they went there because
No,
it was
like
the first, like the
Northwestern and
kickoff
Nebraska.
situation.
Northwestern and
Okay.
Nebraska have played there before. I know for sure.
Got it.
so.
But I don't know. Like I feel like I didn't hear about it. I feel like the game day I've been hearing about is the one in Ohio State because it's going to be Lee Corso's send off. So I don't know. Hadn't heard about them going to Ireland.
I don't know that, but you know what?
I'm excited to find out.
As much as I enjoy college game day, I don't really care because I'm gonna be watching. Either way,
I do. I love the sounds of it,
yeah, for sure.
the tradition of it. I can't wait.
All right, before we dive headfirst into the show and recap the Saints and Jags and LSU's camp over the weekend, how we doing? How was the weekend?
We are doing fantastic. The weekend was great. It was one of those just weekends we didn't have any plans. We had a nice little dinner on Friday night with a big group of people, celebrate a little birthday party. But the rest of the weekend was just like make your own plans, do whatever you want at the house. So it was one of those weekends I like. I'm a big lazy weekend guy. No plans. So
God, jacket already coming off.
I know, well, it's
7:04.
hot. It was about 58 degrees 2 minutes ago. Now it's 90.
Nothing keeps you on your toes like this room.
But no, it was we had a great weekend, man. Excited to. It's fun to kind of like get back to the routine of having at least football on in the background, like on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I wasn't like real tuned into a lot of the earlier games because we were getting ready for big flag football practice yesterday. So that was priority one.
Right.
But that did record
Obviously.
the Saints game. Went back and watched the Saints game. I'm excited. I know we'll get to that. But I was just telling you what I did. How about you? Good weekend?
Yeah, a lot of the same situation.
Uh-huh.
Not too much going on. Not too much. I went to a wedding of a good friend. That was a lot of fun.
All right.
Baton Rouge? In Baton Rouge. Yeah, we kind of aged out, of having weddings all the time, So they're
good for you.
Few and far between.
You got a young friend?
Younger, yeah.
Younger?
Yeah, in his early 30s. And so he got married. Shout out to my guy, B. Went to that. And was like, yeah, I'm 40. I'm at this wedding.
All right.
Still having fun, though.
All right. Did you get a little bit of...
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear
shout?
I don't
No,
know
we didn't
that.
say the whole
You must have
time,
left.
but
You must have
I
left.
did. It was a lot of what y'all played.
It's at the end.
It was a lot of what y'all played, I think, on Friday. A lot of what y'all played on Friday. I heard all
Funky
those.
Friday.
I heard all the Funky Friday.
I'm not going to say
songs.
that it's because of Funky Friday, but it was the day before.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
That is
So
incredibly
you were like
fair.
the old guy. You left early.
Not early. I mean, like we.
Shout's
stayed for
a
bit.
closer, so
Yeah.
they played it.
Yeah. Earlier.
Who's to say?
Earlier in the day, so for U-High, like on the Saturday, I think before they kind of really like have their scrimmage, there's a thing called Jamboree too. Flynn will explain what that is. All
That's
the
not a real
parents and the
word.
players go and clean up the stadium, like pull weeds and pick up any trash and clean the bleachers and do that whole deal. So we had that Saturday morning.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It wasn't bad, last Saturday off before the Super Bowl ends.
Yeah, just kidding. That doesn't sound fun at all. But
It
good
wasn't
for
bad.
y'all.
It
Good for
wasn't
y'all
too
doing
bad.
that.
Yeah, it was real cold out there. Alondra, Tay, how was the weekend? How did we do? I see Alondra's already worked out this morning.
I had a great
So well done.
weekend.
Endorphins are flowing.
The endorphins are flowing. I didn't really do much Saturday, which is great. Actually had 2 days off this weekend, which is not normal, but didn't do anything Saturday. Absolutely dominated the pickleball court Sunday.
Let's go.
And I'm pretty sure I'm all in on pickleball now. Like I was looking
all
at
right.
outfits. I bought a skirt just for pickleball yesterday. I want to start a league. Yeah, I'm super into court to table is super fun.
Awesome,
Gordon
yeah.
McKernan's new
It's been
place.
packed ever since. Like every time we drive by there,
It's awesome.
it's packed.
Yeah, and like pickleball's not the only thing they have. Like
Right.
they have an outdoor area where you could do a bunch of different fun games, and then they just have like the bar.
Like hood rat stuff with your friends.
Yeah, like cornhole,
Like that.
Jenga. I love
that.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but I played pickleball maybe once in San Antonio. There's a place called Chicken and Pickle, and I went there like a long time ago, and I don't know, like I had so much fun doing it. Saints didn't lose.
They didn't lose.
They didn't lose.
They didn't
Not
win.
bad. Not
They didn't
bad.
lose.
They didn't win, but they didn't lose.
And it was looking really rough there for a long time. And so we got a lot to get to there.
But you got the pickle bug, huh?
I had the pickle
Yeah,
bug.
I think you. Everybody who plays it catches it.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
Yeah, it was
Like,
fun.
Don't
And
play it if you don't want to catch it.
no, I think I already caught it.
Yeah.
Like we're already
She bought
making
a
plans
skort,
for next
bud.
week. I bought
She's
a
in.
skort.
You bought a skort?
I
Good
bought a
you.
skort for
You got
it.
a paddle?
I don't have a paddle yet, but I was looking up paddles last night.
Sure you were. Taking
Yeah.
a deep dive.
Yes,
Finding the end of the internet when it came to pickleball paddles.
Yeah, I was looking up shoes. They've got some. They got on clouds like the Roger Federer shoes. You can use those for pickleball. I'm like all
Nice.
in.
Oh, wow.
I really am. Yeah.
All right.
I played it once and I had a great time, but it was right at the same time as I was trying to like take up playing tennis.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to play tennis because I wanted to like scratch that competitive urge, but also like work on my cardio. 'Cause I hate running.
Yeah.
But I'll run if it's like in a competitive environment.
Right.
So I was like, I'm not ever gonna play pickleball again because like I'll like it too much.
Yeah.
I don't want to catch the bug, and then I'll do that instead of playing tennis. And tennis is like actually the workout where I run and stuff. Like pickleball, you can get a workout in, right? And it's like high intensity.
If you start to volley or rally like back and forth,
But at least like I wanted to do the tennis for the running aspect. But turns out I just stopped playing both of them. So maybe
you're just not into running.
Yeah, maybe I'm just
He's not
a cardio guy.
I've known him for over 20 years now. Not a big running guy.
Hate it. It's like the worst thing possible on earth.
I hate running, but I force myself to do it anyway because I hate it so much.
Yeah, I don't think anybody likes running.
Yeah.
There's no way. Okay, maybe you like the post-run feeling.
I do
get
like the
that.
post-run.
Everybody does.
There is a such thing as runner's high though.
Yeah.
Not during.
During you can get it.
I think you can.
You can get it while you're running.
That's not real.
It is.
I think that's just something you tell yourself.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. Because
I'm all
I've
down
never
with the
look. You know me.
placebo effect,
Look,
though.
you know me. You and I.
Placebo's
You
real.
and I have been in a lot of afternoon run groups together.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them. We have bucked the system in a lot of 110 tests before.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know me. About 2 years ago, I was running every single day, and I looked forward to it.
Yeah.
Like
I actually look
even
forward
in
to
the
it now,
moment,
too.
like there was a runner's high, and I got it. It's the first time I've ever
Tell me
ever
what that
experienced it.
feels like.
It was like anticipation to go out there and run. Like you looked forward to running, which is wild.
So
to
while
say out
you were
loud.
running, your body was moving faster than a walk, faster than a jog.
Yep.
What was the feeling?
Like, damn, I'm running.
Yeah. And you, like,
Damn, I'm running.
Like,
wow, this is...
And you had your headphones
You feel so
in.
free, though.
Yeah, you had your headphones in. You had your playlist going. And it was like you didn't even know you were running.
So, like, you weren't like wheezing and miserableness?
No.
And everything hurting on your body and you just hated life at that point? So, like, when you run, you're running around the neighborhood, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Are you setting goals? Like, are you like, all right, just make it to the next mailbox?
Or I do songs.
Make it to that next mailbox.
I do songs.
Those songs last forever when you're running.
Yeah, but
Longest
if you
songs
just
on
like vibe.
So I treated mine like a little bit because it is harder for me. Like if I'm doing that, like to just run and not really know where you're going and just kind of. So we have this like park in our neighborhood, and it's probably 70 yards long and then 30 yards across. And so I used to run curves. Like, that's how I do it. Like, I would run 70, 30, 70, and then I'd walk the other 30. And then 70, 30, 70, and then walk the other 30. So that was my plan. And I knew if I got to 16 of those, it was 2 miles.
Yeah.
And if I got to, however many, that's how I kept up with it. Because I can't go from, like, mailbox to mailbox. I got to know exactly how far I'm running.
I tried to jog a little bit one time. I was doing my distance by my Apple Watch.
Yeah.
And I ran like a mile. So I just like ran. What I did was I just took off from my house and I ran. As soon as it said 0.5 miles, I just stopped and turned around. And then the next day, I did the same run and I got to that same point and it said 0.4 miles. I was so mad. I wanted to curse my watch out.
Yeah.
And the wheezes started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might just go back to tennis.
Okay.
Should get into
Hey,
pickleball.
You know
enough.
what? Pickleball.
Let's do
pickleball.
More
That's
your
enough
speed.
cardio for
There
me.
you go.
I'd work all you on ping pong too, so I'd probably
you
work
would.
you on pickleball.
You would. Probably.
I don't know if you'd work me in pickleball. I'm pretty good at it.
Quarterbacks are good at random stuff like that. Tay?
Pretty good at it.
Yeah, so I actually got
I'm not.
super sick like Saturday morning. Maybe I went too hard
What?
Friday night. I have no
Dang.
idea.
Dang.
Like this lasted until like 4:00 yesterday afternoon. It was awful, but I actually had to do a lot too. Like I had to go to this play that my sister-in-law directed. Then we had to do, guys, I had to go jean shopping yesterday.
What?
And
Was Old Navy?
I had to hang up the old ones.
Was Old Navy packed?
Old Navy was buy one get one 50% off. So that's what we did. We got
I knew you would.
look.
I
We
knew
got
you with
new
Old
jeans
Navy.
and new shoes on today, guys. Okay, we're feeling nice. The shoes are nothing special. They're those Magellan like casual style. They're nothing.
gelling.
They're nothing special.
Yeah.
But 2 new jeans. I was
Congratulations.
going through the closet. I was like, oh, these look like they're about to have a hole in them. was like, no big deal. I'll go to the other ones. Oh, these are kind of worn too. So
Are those
we had
now?
to make it happen.
Are those now your mowing jeans?
No, I don't mow in jeans. If you mow in jeans, you're a psychopath.
Well, a lot of people do just because
Yeah.
The grass.
you know,
Well,
the
so
grass hitting them, rocks hitting them when they're weed eating.
It's funny you say that. Like anytime I see like a company going to mow somebody's house, they always have the long pants and long sleeves on. I'm like, I don't get that at all. I'm shorts, sleeveless shirt, like
It's a
as
safety
little
thing.
as possible.
It's a safety thing. OSHA.
sleeveless shirt.
Sleeveless shirt. Yeah, you do.
I mean, guys, it's not
Putting out
shirtless.
the
It's
vibe.
a
Just take
sleeveless
the shirt off,
Putting out the
man.
vibes.
At
If,
that
hey,
point.
hey, if you're in
Yeah,
LP and you're driving by, just focus on the road. I know Tay and those guns are going to distract you a little bit.
They out sometimes.
All right.
Seriously, just take the shirt off. You're already there. You're already halfway there.
I don't want to intimidate people too much, Matt. I mean,
That's
the
smart.
short sleeves enough. I mean, the sleeveless enough.
I mean, we got people
So-
got to stay on the road,
That's
man.
a good point. So I've never owned a pair of Magellans, but are those the same
Never
type
heard
of
of
shoes?
Magellan.
There was like the commercial like 10, 15 years ago where like I'm gelling.
I have no idea.
There was a commercial.
He was like,
It was like it was like you were trying to make it a famous, like the what's up. It was like trying to make the I'm gelling. It's Magellan shoes.
I don't think
Anyway.
he wasn't that old back then. Probably don't remember that.
Spencer Rattler, QB1.
We'll
Maybe.
talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
We gonna talk about it. He's making a push. He's making a push for
What
me
do
to-
we call it? The Rat
Pack.
Pack.
Rat Pack.
I'm in the Rat Pack.
I might be, and we'll tell you when we come back to get this show started.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com. That is the website for Pelican Roofing. Love the website. So many different things they can help you out with. Like right now, if you're looking for an instant roof quote, if you want to type in your address at your home, at your business, and get a great idea of what that's going to cost you, you can do it right there on the homepage of the website. If you want to check out financing options, right? Obviously, it's something that it's a big expense, but it's something that you need, and you need done, the right way, because like you don't want to be replacing your roof after just a year or 2 years. That's why you get all the guarantees you get with Pelican Roofing. So go to the website today, see what they can do for you, pelicanroof.com.
Yeah, Pelican Roof, the best and most trusted roofing company in Louisiana, whether it's residential, whether it's commercial, maybe it's gutters. They have like an in-house sheet metal division that can handle everything that you could ever need when it comes to roof. Go call them today or go see them on their website, pelicanroof.com.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge. Let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to goflowiv.com. Of course, that is the website for GoFlow IV Spa. You can go ahead and book your appointment today. You can do it on the website. You can give them a call. You can go see them right there on Jefferson near Bocage. So many different ways to get that set up. Also, so many different things they can do for you. So go to that website, check out what they can do for you. Schedule that appointment, goflowiv.com.
Yeah, if you're interested in it or if you're curious about like what IV therapy is, man, just go see them. You can be in and out, set up an account, get an IV. I did it 2 weeks ago in 30 minutes. You can be in and out, feel better, get vitamized, get hydrated. Go Flow IV.
All right, the New Orleans Saints make a comeback to tie Jacksonville. 17-all. 17-17 was the final score. I thought maybe the Saints would get a chance at the last-second field goal. Looked like maybe after the interception, a foot went out of bounds with 1 second. But it's the preseason. It ends in a tie, and it's more about how did you perform. And so we're going to be looking at the quarterback position right from the top. Only two played, so no Jake Haener. No Jake Haener in this game. It was Spencer Rattler. It was Tyler Shough. Tyler Shough gets the start. He is 9 of 12, 66 yards, 5.5 yards per attempt, no touchdowns, no interceptions, takes 2 sacks. Spencer Rattler, 18 of 24, 199 yards, 8.3 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, no sacks. Quarterback rating of 95.7. Now, I certainly want to break down the interception, and I can't wait to get Flynn's thoughts on it because just from my experience, that is a play that Spencer Rattler will take some of the heat, but it certainly is not all on Spencer Rattler, and we'll kind of break down the play design and what the receiver didn't do in that play a little bit later on. But I wrote in the group chat yesterday, I am ready to call Spencer Rattler QB1 for me, from my own vantage point. It is a team that is going to be off schedule all year long. Spencer Rattler is a better quarterback off schedule than Tyler Shough. I'm not saying Tyler Shough can't end up being eventually a starter in the NFL. It might be with the New Orleans Saints. Hell, it might be games this year. I don't know that. But in a team that is going to be off schedule between issues in the interior of your offensive line at the guard position, who knows what the receiver position's going to look like after a couple of games, what's the health going to look like? And Spencer Rattler has lived in chaotic energy before. He did it at South Carolina. There was sometimes in the first preseason game he had to do it. And I just think that he is better suited for where the Saints are right now. I thought there was times yesterday that he showed he's a starting quarterback in the NFL. So Tyler Shough might end up eventually taking that over if the situation is a little bit different. But for a team that I think is going to be off schedule all season long, I think Spencer Rattler is the best case scenario for that.
Well, tell me, Jake, why are we going to be off schedule?
Because you don't have great protection up front, because your health of your receivers hasn't been great, and you've had to throw to guys that nobody knows who they are unless you cover the New Orleans Saints or you're a fan of the New Orleans Saints. I think it's going to be kind of chaotic. I don't think it's going to be, hey, we're going to line up, we're going to be an 11 personnel, we're going to always have those 2 receivers over there, this receiver over here, this tight end here, this running back next to me, these 5 offensive linemen in front of me. I don't think that's ever going to be the scenario for the Saints. And they have immediate pressure multiple times from the interior of their offensive line. And so when I see that, okay, which one of these quarterbacks, and it's not fair to either one of them, but it is the case, which one of them can find that small little window, step up, step out, roll out, whatever, and make a play? I think Spencer Rattler does that much better than Tyler Shough.
Yeah, the offensive line play obviously has not been great through the first 2 games. Spencer Rattler has not once looked not in control of his decision, not in control of his body, his movement, his whether he's scrambling, all the chaos around him. Like you said, I mean, he's through college, like he dealt with the fire all around him. So like he's never looked out of control. Now let me say this: I think both quarterbacks have played really well. Like both games. If you take to me, I look at both games, and they both played about. The game ebbed and flowed equally in both games, right? So Tyler Shough in the second game got the start, didn't really do anything wrong, like completed the passes he was supposed to, made some really good throws, made some decisions, looked comfortable, a lot like Spencer Rattler did in the first game.
Yeah.
And we talked about like how it's a little bit hard rock mining at the beginning of a preseason game. And then in the first game, Tyler Shough comes in, has better stats, looks a little bit better, has like these ooh and ah moments. They're a little bit different. Spencer had the same thing because they get more opportunities. They get more opportunities to kind of open it up, air it out down the field. You get opportunities in a 2-minute drive situations, which is, if you can get a lot of completions and get some yardage, it helps the stats and it helps you look better, feel better. So to me, like if I compare just the overall like stats and the flow of the game, pretty similar, which is very positive. Like I said it after the first game, quarterback is not going to be the issue for this football team in 2025. They both, I think from a Saints fan perspective, I think overall it's been really positive at the quarterback position. I'm not going to say they're all pro guys or a top 10, 15 quarterback in the league, but it's been really positive for that being like the biggest question mark that we have on a team. Where I think Spencer Rattler has looked to me like he's separated himself is that comfortability in the pocket, in that the movement, being able to move within the pocket, scramble, make positive plays out of a negative looking situation. So it's going to have to be that you do, like you said, we are going to have to play off schedule this year. You have to expect pass protection breakdowns each and every game.
Which is so unfair to like Tyler Shough in this competition right now. But it's wild to say that, because I agree with you. Like, there's been a lot of good. Like, isn't it wild to say that? Like, I'm probably going to go with Spencer just because I don't think that the protection in front of him. Again, the tackles have been good. It's the interior.
To me, that's the separating factor.
Right.
I think Rattler, with at least a little bit more experience, I think both of them have proven to be good in the pocket. Like, they both throw a beautiful ball.
Yeah.
Like, they both have really good arm talent, hand talent. Like, it just they spin it real well. I can't say that I think Tyler Shough's like better than Rattler in the pocket. I think they're both been playing really good. They've completed the passes they've needed to. They've both gone through their progressions. They've got 1, 2, 3. They've hit checkdowns. They've hit passes down the field. They've done what you ask a quarterback to do within a system.
Yeah.
Now, the big plays, the big sexy plays, like the things, the completing a pass on a 3rd and 4th down, a game-tying touchdown, or whatever it is, like those are the things that separate doing the right things and being good to being like, okay, this could be a dude. Yeah. And you won't really know that until you get into the live bullets, week 1, week 2, week 3, and you see who can make those plays. But you have to make a decision at some point, and that decision's coming really quick.
Yeah.
You got 1 game left. I think, obviously, the Jake Haener experiment is over.
Those wasted days. I
Wasted
won't
days.
get over those wasted days. But
And you know what? They're not wasted if one of these guys struggled.
yeah.
But they haven't.
They haven't.
Which is good. Like, and again, like, from a Saints fan perspective, both of the quarterbacks have played the position well, like they've been coached to do. They've played within the system. They haven't done anything crazy. They both in there, both the guys, when they came in second, hit a deep pass.
Yeah.
They had a high completion rate. They hit a deep pass, and they both did an interception. Now, I would say that I give both of them a lot of leeway on each of those interceptions. Interceptions are going to happen. You don't want to see it, especially like when it's quarterback tight competition for the starting. Everything is overanalyzed. You're like, oh, boy, is that the nail in the coffin there? Or he completes a pass. Did he just win it right there?
I mean, like you talked about, because so many people see that and they're like, all in their mind, it's just like interception. That's all you think. But you were breaking it down last week. Like, the one that Tyler Shough threw, based off that coverage, that corner should never be able to make that play. The corner had a great individual effort and took a chance.
Great play.
And he went and made a play. Dove, caught the ball, ran it back for a touchdown. In this one for Spencer Rattler, right, it was a concept they kind of ran a couple of times before, and it got them in the last time. I think they went back to the well one too many times. And then also, like, if you're the quarterback, you want the receiver to be way flatter than he actually was and come across the DB's face. The DB, where he was, would never make that interception if the receiver, within the concept, came straight down the line across the DB's face and at least broke it up. Like, and you could tell Spencer handled that actually really well, because I watched it and I was like, ooh, that's on the receiver. That's not on the QB.
Yep.
His body language stayed good. You could tell, like, he was having a conversation with the receiver, but it never got to a point where he was showing up, because I'm sitting there thinking, like, oh, man, Flynn would have been MFing me.
No doubt. But in a quarterback competition, you do kind of have to, like, body language is a big thing.
Yeah, it is.
Especially when you're trying to, like, be a leader of a group. Like, you can't show, like, we always talk about body language. Everything shows up on tape. Like, we call it BBL, bad body language.
Yep. Jay Cutler level is always, like, the highest standard of the BBL.
Oh,
so when I say cut level, I say it to I used to say it last year to my 5th grade flag football team.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, dude, your body language right now, your cut levels. You got to get it up.
His body language was like, looked like he was like the equivalent of a used baby diaper. Like, it was awful. Disgusting. Disgusting body language. But yeah, everything matters in that competition. But like, yeah, the interception that Shough threw, it's a timing throw. Like you throw it before the guy makes his break, and that's like from high school on, like everybody has timing throws. So I give him a lot of leeway on that interception. Yeah, sure, you'd like for him to be able, with his peripherals, like sense that the guy is sitting, but it's like a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you hit your back foot, you make the throw. The guy made a great play.
He did.
Like,
I mean,
it's one of those
full
plays.
extension dive. Yeah,
it's one of those plays like you go and you look on the sideline, like, all right, next time we're going to hit him with a double move, like, and we got him.
Yeah.
And then Rattler's yesterday. It's on the receiver. I mean, again, you'd like for like a 6th sense to kick in, and maybe you throw it at the feet or something. Yeah. But it's one of those like, especially in the red zone. Everything in the red zone happens faster. The windows are tighter, so like you have to be a little bit quicker with your decision making. You have to let it rip. You have to trust a lot. You have to trust your receivers in the red zone a lot, that they are going to ultimately protect the football no matter what. Even if they don't catch it, even if you don't score, they're going to protect the quarterback, to protect the throw, knowing that the quarterback does have to get it out of his hand like a split second faster in the red zone, because everything is in it. It's a lot. Everything's tighter. Like the window's tighter, the field is tighter. You have to throw it. You have to throw it quickly with more anticipation, and he's got to get flat. And I think Spencer handled the interview afterwards, after the game, well too. He said, "Look, we had a little bit of miscommunication," which tells me that he wasn't 100% sure what the play was potentially when he ran it, and it just things were going fast. Game time, a lot to learn from that. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, those are 2 interceptions. I'm like, all right, that goes on the quarterback, fine. I give it past the Shough. It was a timing throw preseason. Like, okay, learn from that. You'll learn how to read a player's momentum, how flat foot if he's sitting on it with your peripherals a little bit more. And then, but the coaching points for the Rattler throw, it is going to be in the wide receiver room. That's going to be the main coaching there.
And I think it was our guy who had a hell of a game, Mason Tipton.
Yeah, it was, dude. Did he make the roster?
Yeah, for sure. He
made
is
the
for
roster.
sure on the roster. I mean, shout out to Mason Tipton from Yale, in case you hadn't heard on the broadcast. All right, we will step away. We're going to continue breaking down the Saints and Jags. Also get into some LSU training camp, as they are obviously getting ready to kind of shut training camp down, get to a regular practice situation for the Clemson Tigers. We'll have all that for you when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyota of BatonRouge.com if you are planning on going to watch the Tigers play in Clemson, South Carolina, and you are like, hey, I want to drive. We've got a couple stops, right? You want to pull a Tay-Tay and go to all the hits as you go from here in Baton Rouge to South Carolina, all the stops that you want to. Well, you don't fly, you drive. And how can you drive? You can rent a Toyota from All-Star. Every single thing is available, bigger, smaller, everywhere in between. They have got you covered. If you want to tailgate there for the game, you got extra equipment, go get you a Tundra, get you a Tacoma. It's going to be the perfect drive to go watch the Tigers play. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Oh, no, Jake, if I rent from there, it's going to be way more expensive than going to the airport and getting one of those standard rentals. Nope. Better pricing, and you have a whole entire lot to pick from. Are you kidding me? All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge, right there, conveniently located airline near Goodwood. Go see them, All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, and welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. LSU did have a scrimmage on Saturday night. It was closed to the media and to the public.
So nothing to report.
Maybe could have made our way over there, but I had a wedding, and it was also closed again. to all media outlets, and you and I had something prior engagement, so we didn't head over there either. The one thing about LSU right now, and look, things might end up like, oh, this guy had a good day at the scrimmage, and that guy had a good day. And look, if we get those notes, obviously we'll relay them to you. But the thing for LSU is, let's see, we are, not that long away from there, right? Not this Saturday, but next. We all know that, okay? So this week, and Matt, correct me if I misspeak on anything, but I would say if not today, then tomorrow or Wednesday. Like it's no longer camp mindset. It is strictly getting ready for Clemson mindset. You start to install the plays that are going to be run against them. You install the defense that is going to be used against Cade Klubnik. You no longer maybe a period or two a day, like you'll go good on good, like true, turned up to 11 type stuff. There's going to be scout team today, tomorrow, Wednesday, right? There's going to be like your young guys who used to be on the other field getting reps during camp. Well, they're now going to have on orange jerseys at practice because like the intensity of a training camp practice now that was left at Tiger Stadium probably on Saturday night, and now it's all about getting ready for your marquee top 10 matchup on the road.
Yeah, all the young QB backup guys right now, they're probably getting taught what Clemson's snap count is. Because I'd always have to learn the other team's snap count and try to emulate it as best I could.
Did you ever play against Green Bay? Like play against them?
Yeah.
Did you have to do Aaron?
Yeah.
You weren't good enough.
No, when I was in Seattle.
Aaron's got the best maybe of all time.
I was in Seattle.
So that wasn't a shot at you.
And it was week 3. We played. It was the game. It was the Monday Night Football game where we had. Remember that year we had the backup refs.
Oh,
and it was the Hail Mary.
You were on Seattle for that?
Yep, sure was.
Oh man, were you apologizing to your old teammates?
Well, at that point, like I was kind of hoping somebody ahead of me would get pulled so I could I could go in.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I remember before that game, like I was mad at them, right? Because I wasn't the starter at the time. This is early in the season, right? I got over it eventually. They're like, yeah, well, tell us all the calls the Green Bay has. It's like, nah.
If you'd have caught me at week 16, you might have got him.
If I was a starter, yeah, man, for sure. Yeah. Nah, I wasn't like that. But
I was just saying because Aaron's snap count is elite.
Yeah, it is. No, I would say I was probably the second elite.
Oh, you are? You're the backup
elite?
elite?
I was backup elite for sure.
That's fine. You was backup for a long time. That makes a lot of sense.
I hate this chair. Nothing it does.
You know what Clemson's snap count is?
No. Oh yeah,
probably.
Never mind. You're right. They don't learn. All they do is clap, like a bunch of idiots. They just clap.
Everybody does though.
I know everybody's an idiot. So dumb. I can't wait to see what if North Carolina Belichick lets a clap count.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. I mean, I just don't get it. Like everybody in the NFL thinks it's dumb. Why does college think it's cool? Anyway,
I wonder. So, like, if I'm LSU, and I always thought about this, like how I would format my scout team, and I used to love the way that Coach Saban did it, where, like, with the one offense, I'd get my fullback reps. And then when the 2 offense would go, I would run across to the other field to give the defense a look at running back. And I used to it got me carries, like it kept my vision sharp and all those type of things. So individually for me, it was great. And I hope I was giving the defense a good look. But so you're playing against a team that's got a really good D-line. Man, I've always been in the thought process, kind of do it like Coach Saban used to do it. And like, if you're a guy that you're going to play for us against the Tigers in Clemson, but you're not going to start. I need you this week to give me some scout team because I need it. Like if that's what they're going to be really good at, I need to give our guys all week the best possible look. I'm not saying go be Charlie Hustle out there and get anybody hurt, but hey, you're going to play about 8 plays for us on defense, 8 to 12 plays on defense, but I need you this week and a half to give us the best possible look.
For sure. You're at a when you're at a place like LSU, you have great young guys too. You have a lot of talent, so you do get the look. But that is really what training camp is for, because it's best on best. It's been you've been two-spotted all of training camp, or for the most part of training camp. I think we know, the reports have come out that the little bit more focused throughout offseason and training camp has been towards week 1. So I wouldn't be shocked if they've already done a few scout team periods here and there, at least in walkthrough, maybe not wasting the time on the field. But from a physical exertion standpoint, like when we went out to practice, it wasn't like the old school training camp days. It looked like an in-season practice a little bit.
Yeah.
I know it was a shortened day, but I don't think a lot changes from when they flip that mode from training camp over, except the only thing that changes is the scout team periods, is that two-spot drill. Everybody's going to kind of be on that same field, working towards the same goal, seeing those scout team, whether it's you might be a defensive back and you might be playing a little receiver on scout team that week. Who knows? But I think the focus has been a little bit more pointed towards Clemson, so I just don't think that the prices are going to change too much. I think they already kind of know what that game plan is. Yeah. I think they've known what this game plan is for
sure.
Quite a while, and there's going to be some tweaks and things that they've learned in training camp on what they may be able to do a little bit better than they thought, and there's going to be some things that they've learned in practice that they might not be able to do that they thought they could, whether it's the run game, passing game, on defense, whatever it is. So you've learned a lot about your team, your personnel at this point in camp, but I don't know how much that's actually going to change. But certainly that game mode, I believe, would be flipped right now. Like, give me 2 weeks.
I'm with you.
So I would,
and you're the team that's traveling.
Yeah.
So you don't technically lose something because you'll have a walkthrough on Friday before you leave. But anytime you're traveling, at least coaches and players, like we always felt like we were there was a walkthrough, maybe it was 30 minutes, maybe it's an hour that we missed out that other team got, which is it's kind of dumb. But look, we're all meatheads. It's kind of how we think. And so maybe you do get started. Maybe it is as soon as today. Like it's full game planning mode with maybe 2 periods of good on good 1 versus 1.
I mean, what do you do? You had the big scrimmage on Saturday. I would think that this week gets treated a lot like a bye week would. You work your bye week schedule now, which is a lot of what you said. It is good on good, but it's also you're starting to implement that game plan a little bit more. I mean, what did we do for years when we have the bye week and play Alabama the next week? I'm sure we're talking a lot about Alabama during that bye week, but then you're also going to spend the end of that week, kind of get your legs under you, get a little bit of rest, get a lot of treatment, get the body right, get the mentals right, because the following week is going to start back on that normal game week schedule.
All right, we'll step away, continue breaking it all down. We are in game week. Not for LSU, not for the New Orleans Saints, but look, we've got a set of games in college football, and so it is game week in college football. How are the Tigers getting ready for that game coming up in a couple of weeks? We'll continue to talk about that. We've got our OTB Top 25 coming up in a little bit as well. Stay locked in here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. Right now, we've been talking about it. The old Gulf of America starting to heat up. All right, got some activity in there if you've been watching the news. Now, I know we're here in that time, but don't think that it's too late to get that whole home generator. It is not. They have over 80 right now in stock, ready to go. They'll come to your house, slab it up, put it there, install it. It is a quick process. You'll be ready to go. You'll have the ultimate peace of mind when you have a whole home generator, right? When everybody else's power is out, you've got everything. AC, lights, refrigerator, all of that thanks to Boudreaux's Electrical.
Yeah, if you think that, you're just a little too late, you keep putting it off. You want to do it. It's that thing that you've had on your checklist in the back of your head and you want to do it. Now is the time because like Jake said, there's things happening right now. Don't be stuck without power for multiple days. Be the envy of the neighborhood. Keep the lights on. BoudreauxElectrical.com.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Practice start.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Let's see how quick Tay can get in his top 3 storylines.
Yeah, the top 3 you're going to hear over the preseason. You're going to hear everybody say that Tank Bigsby is the number 1 running back for Jacksonville. Yep. He is not.
He's a tank.
He might be playing well, and he certainly is, good. But all fall practice, both preseason games, all of the 1 reps have went to Travis Etienne. But you're going to continue to hear, Tank Bigsby's taking over this backfield. Here he goes. Travis Etienne actually looked pretty good yesterday as well. He's the number 1 right now until proven otherwise. Number 2 is going to be the quarterback battle between Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Gabriel had a turnover the other day, didn't have the 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
but
he's tied in. Put your hands out for the pass.
Right,
Sorry.
but he was 13 of 18. He played well. And if you go look back at that pick, there were 2 Browns players right there, 1 defender. Neither of those Browns players went for that football.
When the guy pulled his hands back,
right. And then you're going to hear a lot about that one. But the number 1 one is probably the correct one. You're going to hear how Jackson Dart is better than Russell Wilson, and he is. This is the second preseason game in a row. Jackson Dart looks like a pro out there.
Looks like you're limited.
He's running with the ones a lot of the time, and Russell Wilson has been bad 2 preseason games in a row, and I get it. It's preseason. A lot of it's situational work for the starters, but he has not looked good 2 games in a row, and Dart's looked like a stud.
Let's go, Jackson. Finish what I started. I got a belly laugh out of that one.
Oh, good job. Well played. Jackson Dart's look great, by the way.
Hey, he looks fantastic.
And he looks like a guy that should be a quarterback in New York City.
I give it
like
week
he
4.
Wants all, he like wants all that. You know what I mean? Like
week
some people
4,
are like,
Jackson Dart's a starter.
Let me just go to Buffalo or Cleveland and just kind of hide out here. He's like, nope, I want it all.
Yeah, big loser coming out of that game, out of Jackson Dart's performance is Ole Miss. Like, missed your window. You missed your window.
Yeah, no question. The Giants got a little juice to him. The
Jaguars got a little juice to him right now, too.
Yeah.
They really do.
For card's sake, Trevor Lawrence, do your thing.
Let's go.
All right, when we come back. Duval. No, we're not talking about Duval. OTB Top 25, number 12, 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, Gulf Coast Office Products, man. We are so fired up to be partnering with them. Interactive whiteboard in the office, ready to watch some film. But look, I mean, if you're a teacher, you're not trying to watch film. I get that. But you're trying to teach. I mean, I have seen these, like my sons. I went to their classroom on the first day of school. They've got the interactive whiteboard. I mean, there's so many different professions where it is going to just heighten everything that you do. It's just one of the things they offer over at gcopnet.com. We know they're Louisiana's leader. Look, the Pelicans, the Saints, LSU, ULL. I mean, everybody, right? You see it right there on the homepage if you're watching this on YouTube. That is the number 1, the trusted source in Louisiana.
That is Gulf Coast Office Product, Louisiana's leader, copier and printer source. So give them a call. They are the proud sponsors of LSU, New Orleans Pelicans, New Orleans Saints, you name it. They are
OTB.
OTB. So go see them for all of your copying and printing needs, gcopnet.com.